Hello everybody and welcome to a deck tech on Okaun and Zndrsplt. Now, this is used to be one of my favorite decks to play and pilot. So I'm going to give you a little rundown since the new Secret Lair is coming out, and I'm going to compare my deck to that deck. So first off we have Okaun and Zndrsplt. They both cost 4 in their respective color. Okaun is a 3-3, Zndrsplt is a 1-4. They both have partner with each other. For Okaun, whenever a player wins a coin flip, double Okaun's power and toughness until end of turn. So it's not only you, but whenever a player wins a coin flip. Zndrsplt has the same at the beginning of combat, flip a coin until you lose a flip. However, whenever a player wins a coin flip, draw a card. So there are two strategies with my deck. Get Okaun big and use a Chandra Ignition style direct damage spell, or to deck myself out and win with a Laboratory Maniac or Jace Wielder of Mystery. Now let's check out the other coin flip cards in our deck. Of course, we have the new Modern Horizons legend, Yusri, Fortune's Flame in here. He is an Efreet who costs 1 and is it. Legendary creature, flying, 2/3. Whenever Yusri, Fortune Flame attacks, choose a number between 1 and 5. Flip that many coins for each flip, you win. Draw a card. For each flip you lose, Yusri deals 2 damage to you. If you won 5 flips this way, you may cast spells from your hand this turn without paying their mana costs.
We have Desperate Gambit, Tavern Scoundrel, Game of Chaos, Mog Assassin, Mirror March, Carpusa Minotaur, Chaotic Goo, Goblin Liar, Goblin Bomb, Mana Clash, Boom Pile, Impulsive Maneuvers, Bomb of Suilon, Stitch in Time, Fiery Gambit, Molten Birth, Quark's Thumb, Squeeze Revenge. Tide of War, Rawls Eric, Risky Move, Chaotic Strike, Elitory, Immature Sky, Chance Encounter, Frenetic Freak, Planar Chaos, Goblin Festival, Sickle Freak, Puppet's Verdict, Creepy Doll, Magician, and Fighting Chance.
Those are all our coin flipping cards. It's huge stack. Except for Quark's Thumb, which cares about coin flipping. All the other ones will flip us coins, and most will help us with winning Okaun and Zndrsplt. It's coin flip. For ramp in this deck, we have Fellware Stone, Gilded Lotus, Is It Signet, Therian Dynamo, Commander Sphere, Talisman of Creativity, and a Soul Ring. Other cards that will help us are Stronic Resonator, to copy the triggered ability at the beginning of combat on our turn, Lightning Greaves, Helm of the Host, Swiftfoot Boots, Chandra's Ignition, Soul's Fire, and Gravitic Punch. So for when we get Okaun real big, and we don't necessarily want to swing, we can use these. Disallow, good counterspell, Chaos Warp, Imprisoned in the Moon, Blasphemous Act, Gamble, Ponder, Tribute Mage, Long-Term Plans, Model the Mixture, Goblin Welder, Fabricate, Counterspell, Jace Wielder of Mysteries, Laboratory Maniac, and an Obstinate Familiar. This will help us in case one of our win cons gets destroyed and we still have to draw so many cards. We can choose not to draw. We can skip the draws so we don't deck ourselves out and lose the game. For land, we have 14 islands and 10 mountains. Command Tower, Buried Ruin to get back Quark's Thumb from the graveyard. Terramorphic Expanse, Shivan Reef, Wandering Fumarole, Silver Bluff Ridge, Sulphur Falls, Spire Bluff Canal, Swiftwater Cliffs, Ghost Quarter, and an Evolving Wilds. So that's my deck. Let's go on over. This is my deck list in Mox Field, and this is a Secret Lair deck. Let me just... So, we have some cards that we don't share, like Academy Ruins. But we have Buried Ruins. I don't have a Cascade Bluff. Command Tower, Desolate Lighthouse, we do not have in my deck. A lot of, like the Commander's Plate, I do not have because it is a $20 card currently, and that was a bit out of my budget at the time. We do not have a Shadow Sphere because we are not trying to win through a Voltron strategy. We are trying to win, with Okaun at least, through a direct damage strategy. I don't have Goblin Archaeologist. I don't have Goblin Kabumas. I don't have the goblins that kill themselves might kill themselves on the flip. Most of my creatures are dedicated to help us flip coins, like They're helping us get our Quark's Thumb back, or helping us flip coins like Mog Assassin, which the deck share. We both share Tribute Mage and Usury. Bloodborne Steward is an interesting one for this deck, because it gives Okaun haste and +2/+2, which really gets him for the doubling up power and toughness. We both run Kaplusin. I don't run Shakashima or Spark Double, or these two legends. We both run a Gamble, though. I don't run Serum Visions or Slip Through Space. I don't run Vandal Blast or Reshape. I do run Fabricate, Fiery Gambit, Squeeze Revenge, Stitch in Time. Don't run Seize the Day because we're not doing combat damage with Okaun. We are running the Chandra's Ignition, though, and the Blasphemous Act. So, on instants, we're mostly the same except for the Chaos Warp and the Negate. We have long-term plans as well, and we do not have War Invention, but we have a lot of on-combat coin-flipping cards. So yeah, there is no Helm of the Host in the Secret Lair, which is interesting. I have it so I can make multiple of the commanders which aren't legendary, and it's more of a pet card of mine, even though it's gotten up there in price. There's a special place in my heart for creating multiple Yargles in a Dominaria Sealed at the pre-release. Just Urza's Ruinous Blasting, just the opponent's board, and that one's a good memory. So yeah, there's a lot more special lands in this deck. Oh, there's a Training Center, which is always a nice card to have. Yeah, we have, I think, except for the Footfall Craters and the whatchamacallit, I think we share a lot. A lot of these cards have been omitted because they are, pretty sure, Goblin Bomb is a reserve list card, and they can't reprint those. Another thing is Frenetic Efreet is not in this deck because it is also a reserve list card. Instead, they have Frenetic Sliver, which is just a one-time Frenetic Efreet, unlike Frenetic Efreet, which you can respond to its ability multiple times and get a large number of flips. And he also is running a Ral Zarek and a Duretti Scrap Savant, which is obviously to get your Quark's Thumb back, which was not a bad thing. I run other cards like Buried Ruin and the Goblin Welder to do that. And so, yeah, that is it. That is my deck tech on my Okaun and Zndrsplt deck. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you for the next video.